Chapter 34, Monday, November 22nd. Millionaires for the month. Benji. Benji agreed to the Monday lunch meeting because he didn't have a choice. Maybe this would make his parents happy. Nothing he ever did, it seemed to. That was true before the money, and doubly true after. But maybe on December 2nd they'd understand. His mom sat to his left, his dad to his right, and across from him was Mr. Rubin, a financial advisor. Benji had lied and told Mr. Rubin they had $3 million left in their bank account. He'd flashed him a screenshot of the banking app from last week and played it off as today's balance. And as Benji ate a salad drenched in ranch, then chicken and rice, and then sorbet for dessert, the man explained how, with the right strategy, Benji could pay for his education and retire at the age of 30. Who wants to work until they're 30? But Benji politely nodded and listened to and kept most of his attention on his dad, who smiled every time Mr. Rubin said annuity and compound interest and low risk. As the adults drank coffee, Mr. Rubin took a phone call and excused himself from the table. We should have had this meeting on the first day, Benji's dad said, folding his hands on the white tablecloth. Benji nodded like a bobblehead doll on a dashboard. But better late than never. We can move the money to the Flyers account this afternoon. His dad stared hard, like he knew Benji was going to object. I don't think I'm allowed to transfer money, Benji reminded his dad. My lawyers disagree. If the money is in your name, it can't be held hostage by a financial institution or anyone else, including Laura Friendly. We're going to the bank now. Not today. I should go to school. He wanted to see Felix. Let's do it before we leave from Aruba. His mom folded her napkin and placed it on the table. Get everything taken care of so we can enjoy our Thanksgiving break. Fine, let's go. Benji stood up and the water glasses rattled. He didn't want to pay this money game anymore. Less than 30 minutes later, they were at the bank. The four of them sat in the office with the bank manager and explained that Benji could not make a withdrawal. Shocker. I'm sorry, the manager said, without sounding sorry at all. He had sounded sorry the first 7 times he had said it. It's my client's money, Mr. Rubin said. It's a custodial account, the manager explained again. We've hired a lawyer, Benji's dad threatened. It doesn't matter. Come back with a lawyer. Come back with a team of lawyers. The only way you can get access to the money is if you come back with masks and guns. This swore under his breath and then apologized. Bank managers were probably not supposed to suggest armed robbery as a way of doing business. Is there anything else I can assist you with? Tuesday, November 23rd. Benji and his parents waited to gate B48 for their evening flight to Aruba. He could have flown them in a private jet, but no way they would have agreed to that. His parents still hadn't given Benji back his phone. It was home on the counter. This was the part of his punishment. No phone, no computer, no contact with anyone out in the outside world, and no debit card. When his dad went to get Starbucks, Benji took the opportunity to appeal to his mom. He needed to call Felix. She frowned at first and then handed over her phone. Hello? Felix answered. Hey, buddy, it's me. Benji wandered out of his mom's eavesdropping zone. Where are you? We haven't spent any money since the wedding. Felix's first thought is always money. No. How are you? Everything okay? Benji tried to not take it personally. I'm at the airport. We're going to Aruba for Thanksgiving tradition. Benji explained. Everything is falling apart, Felix said. Mr. Flamonio demanded we stop the pizza and tacos, donuts, everything. I think it's because of the video from the wedding. Have you seen it? Yeah. Benji stood in front of a large window and watched workers load suitcases into the belly of an airplane. I skipped basketball practice today to see Mr. Truth's to get a new debit card because my mom took away the original one. I probably lost my place on the team. Then I went to rent a blimp and it was too windy to take it up. Benji snorted. Are you laughing? Felix asked. No, it's not funny, Felix said. My mom quit her job at the warehouse. You're right. None of this is funny. Benji laid his forehead against the cold glass. His parents thought he was the world's biggest screw-up. Everyone saw the boys as selfish jerks. Benji really wanted it all to be over. Don't you get it? I have to win. My family needs the money. I get it. What if we tell our parents but swear them to secrecy? Benji suggested. It was the most obvious solution, even if it was breaking a rule. No, Felix sighed into the phone. I'll figure this out on my own. We've only got about 900,000 left. And just don't tell anyone. Don't mess this up. I won't. What's another 7 days of my parents thinking I'm the world's biggest screw-up? Benji looks across the crowded airport. His dad was back at their seats. He pointed at Benji and motioned for him to rejoin them. Benji turned away quickly, pretending not to notice. And you don't have to do it alone, Benji continued. I'll be back Sunday. We'll skip school. Fly to Hawaii and blow the rest of the money. We'll win, Felix. Benji tried to sound believable. Okay, Felix replied softly. I'll see you on Sunday. Benji felt a tap on his shoulder. Gotta go. Benji hung up the phone and turned his face to his dad. Strangely, his dad didn't look upset or even disappointed. He tilted his head and smiled. Benji handed over the phone. What's going on? His dad held up a folded newspaper and pointed at the article. The band Apex 7 is refunding your money. Most of it, anyway. They're keeping a few thousand for expensive, but they've returned over $1 million. I think the social media pressure got to them. They took advantage of a couple naive kids. That's not the publicity anyone wants. That's good news, Benji said through gritted teeth. Can I call Felix and tell him? No. You two need to break from each other. It seems like a decent kid, but together you're trouble. Wrong, Benji thought. We're not trouble. We're in trouble. First Bank of New York. Current balance $1,936,636.10. November 23rd. Concert services delivered. Apex 7 plus $1,080,000. November 23rd. Reggie Frizzle payroll dog sitting minus $1,000. November 23rd. Reggie Frizzle payroll chauffeur minus $6,727,150. November 23rd. Nordstrom minus $12,365,000.